It's already a bit more light outside, and I got another cigarette. Since I didn't really get to smoke my last one, um, anyway, I want to make this video about my childhood and what I'm into. I mentioned in my last video that as a kid, I always wanted to know more about life from the beginning of Earth to like the universe and stuff. I wanted to like know more. I could not comprehend that like people around me were so uninterested in it. Like, yeah, sure, they liked fucking dinosaurs, I guess. Yeah, I mean, they're cool. I like dinosaurs, but I didn't understand to like a more profound level. Like these creatures roamed here, like they were here so long before you and I. Like you exist for such a fraction of time. Like you don't understand how like you can't even, God, you can't even comprehend how, God, whatever you imagine, if you're imagining like a droplet in the ocean, or like a grain of sand on a beach, like it's infinitely smaller than the like that. You have no idea just how small, how little you've lived, how little you know about like Earth, about like about the universe, you know. Like I'm really into the history of life. I always have been, and I don't know, now with like all the stuff that we know, and that it's confirmed that how life started from literal like chemical reactions from like stuff that's like you know um inanimate, you know, just like chemical reactions from like elements. That's what created the like very foundations of life, the first like microscopic life. And from then when like the first most like basic like monocellular like life forms, when those appeared, then it was just like a snowball effect of evolution, you know. That was like 4 billion years ago, and now we're here, you know. If I had a wish, I think it would be to be like a fungi in the Cambrian or Devonian. I don't think I'm not sure if there was actually fungi in the Cambrian. I think they only appeared in the Devonian. I'm not sure. They might have been in the Cambrian as well. But just like some very simple life form. I don't know, that's what I like the most. I'd love to like travel back in time and like roam around there, you know. Be there. The air would probably kill me, you know, the oxygen levels and stuff, but just being there for a couple minutes, just the land would be like pretty empty, just big fungi and whatnot, rocks, the ancestors of insects. I forgot the name of it. It was something with A, I think. It's like some class of animal or family. And I got dashy myself. But yeah, as I was saying, everyone around me is so uninterested in this stuff, and I cannot comprehend it. Like, don't you wanna know more? They're so content with their like lives. They're so content with like what they're seeing around, and a lot of people don't even leave town or like the country. You know, they're just like living here all their lives. They were born here, went to school, all this stuff. They're just looking around, making friends, getting a girlfriend, maybe having a kid eventually. Like, that's all there is to it for them, you know? That's all. That's all. Just on their merry way. Yeah. Just sunshine and rainbows, pretty much. Well, not really. I really hate how people, well, not hate, but like people use the term, not the term, but the saying, ignorance is bliss in a derogatory way. But it shouldn't be. It's just, and my cat is meowing. My cat is the reason why I procrastinated so much, you know, what I talked about in my, or hinted at in my last video. I don't really wanna say it out loud. I don't know, maybe my fucking neighbor has the window open, I don't know. But I procrastinate so much, and the main reason is like my cat, I think, which is so stupid. I don't care about my family or like my so-called girlfriend, which kind of pretend that I love, or my friends. Fuck those guys. I wanna mention I'm sober now, just for the record, I guess. Like it is meowing at the window behind me. I love him a lot. I really... Sometimes I wish he'd die, but not actual death. I wish he would just go to like some fantasy cat heaven and just be there and just be happy and like play with whatever he wants to play and roam around, and I don't know, maybe he has like some clone of me there because he loves me. I don't know, I know that I love him just because like his face is cute. He just has a really cute, lovable face. I feel just very, paternal, I guess, parental to him, because I've had him ever since he was a little kitten, and he lived a pretty harsh kitten life, so I don't know, it's just kind of like my child in a way. And he does piss me off a lot, but I still love him. And I hate that about myself. I hate that I hold all these emotions that I know that are stupid. I know they're just like fucking impulsive and stuff. Like when I know every time I pet him and I feel loving to him, I know it's all so stupid. When I go out with someone and I crack jokes and laugh, I know it's all so stupid. I know that I'll get home and I'll think, God, it was so stupid of me. What the fuck was I so jolly about, you know? It got really light. Oh no, just I feel like a swan sometimes, just float, or like a duck floating on a big lake, just letting myself be carried by the current. I hope it's the same word in English, just like the wind, the current. Yeah, it's current, I think. Just like very, very small waves that kind of push me on the lake. Aimlessly, I'm not really aiming for anything. I started my driving like, God, that's so stupid. I keep getting these like, little obsessions. I've always had like little hyperfixations in my life, and I'm not using that word lightly. I fucking hate all these people saying, oh, my hyperfixation with this drink. Fuck you, you know what a hyperfixation is. I used to like stay up all night, binge watching documentaries, reading, like just like not being able to see because I want to know more about a topic, and I've been interested in countless topics, countless, like from like how like from like cars to like anthropology to like everything in between, you know. And that's a fucking hyperfixation, you know, like not being able to like sleep, just thinking about like just wanting to know more about, wanting to know every single little detail about, and wanting to know it entirely, all of it, you know, from A to Z. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, a couple months ago, and it's not as if I changed my mind out of a sudden, right? I still held the same beliefs as I do now, but I just got my hyperfixation with cars again that I had like when I was like 14 or 13 or something, and like I wanted a car, you know, because like I turned fuck, I'm disclosing my age. I don't even know how to do that, but I turned 18 about a year ago, and I started my driving license like a couple of months ago. And I was so excited getting a car and like going to work on it. I went to like a cool car, maybe like an older one, you know. And why? It's so stupid. Like a fucking car, like a hunk of like fucking metal made in a factory with different shapes, and then they label different like words, like they give them different names for the models to make them like more personal, you know. Like, oh, I have this, I have a BMW, I have a fucking Audi, or like I have a Porsche, you know, I have like this and that, like just so stupid. It's just bullshit. But yeah, I hate that I'm so human about so many things, you know. I'm not saying that I would like to experience life as a like full psychopath or something. I think I would be even more depressed. I enjoy all these like little things that kind of keep push me forward. God, I'm really hungry. But yeah, I was saying, I just wanted to like stop having these stupid urges, you know, about stupid meaningless things. But at the same time, if I was to just indulge into the into philosophy and stuff, the stuff like more like profound stuff, like stuff that I'm thinking right now. If I was to like just do this full time, I would go insane, I'd lose it. I'd probably do it, I know I used to be really desperate to a couple weeks ago. I'm lying. Why would I say a couple months? I just wanted to like distance it for myself. But I was so desperate to get a grasp of like life, because everything felt so fake. Like it feels like I've never experienced a VR game, but I imagine like this is how like it is, I kind of like that. It just feels fucking fake, like I'm touching like this fucking metal bar. I can touch it and still got its fucking cobweb, spider web, whatever. Um, and I can feel it, but like, I don't really feel it. I don't know. They sound so stupid, and I'm staying hunched back, and my fucking back kills me. I'm so young and I have so many pains. My liver hurts because I drink so much. My back hurts because I'm always hunched. And I have a couple of other pains as well. But yeah, there's so much to talk about. So many videos that I could do. I could talk for like tens of hours. I could talk for a lot. Because I talk a lot like this in my head. Well, not really to an audience. I just kind of refer to myself when I'm making these videos. I'm kind of like thinking they will reach someone. Those as I said in my last video, it will probably get like 20 views and like 1 like from some Indian. Whatever. It's already too long. It's 12 minutes. That's about. I don't want to stretch these videos too long. I'll make them like 15 minutes at max each. Unless I tried to do an essay like a couple days ago. I started this channel maybe a couple weeks ago, and I want to like do an essay so I'm more coherent and I'm not just drifting subjects left and right, just how I did in these 2 videos. But I ended up realizing that I just sound more stupid. It's dumb, because when I write the essay, I want to do it so I can be more coherent, but I sound even more incoherent, incoherent actually. I don't know. I fucking hate my accent. I wish I could just talk English more fluently with a nice accent, Hell, someone could just like put one of my videos into an AI generated like guesses my accent. I already tried it and it guesses my accent like pretty much like 80% of the time. Whatever.